Hi Falcons, my name is Miss Matthews and I am the junior counselor for last names M through Z and the senior counselor, here to give you guys a little advice about picking classes for next year. If after listening to this presentation you still have questions, the best thing you can do is email me at matthewsan@pcsb.org. You're absolutely more than welcome to stop by or see me during lunch duty, which outside of Building 8. Email would be the most efficient way to reply, but you are welcome to see me anytime. First off, I just wanted to review with you the graduation requirements. Most of you know this by now, but I just wanted to remind you of what you are needing. Not all these credits will need to be completed next year because some of them may already be done this year. But please note that this is required for graduation. We need 4 English credits, 4 math credits, which must include Algebra 1 and Geometry, 3 science credits, which must include biology, and 3 specific social studies credits, which include world history, U.S. history, economics, and U.S. government. Everyone needs 1 practical or performing fine art. This can include multiple classes such as DIT, journalism, chorus, band, drafting, cosmetology. There's a wide variety of classes that count for this, but you just need 1. You also need HOPE, and then the rest will be electives. And then the final thing is 1 online course, which I will cover later in this presentation. In addition to those credits, you need a 2.0 unweighted GPA. You need to pass the 10th grade FSA and the Algebra 1 end of course exam. A 4-year college. Your course selection is extremely important. We need to help you find a balance between sanity, your mental health, but also creating a schedule that is going to prepare you for college work and for college applications. Really, when 4-year colleges are reviewing applications, their job is to review applications and ask themselves whether they think this applicant is prepared for their college campus. So it is important that you maintain a similar or improved rigor from this school year. That way you can show them that you're focused on your academics and that you're going to handle their college work. You do need 2 credits of the same foreign language to get into a 4-year college right after high school. If you decide to go to, let's say, SPC first, you do not need foreign language to get into SPC or to graduate from us. If you have not done any foreign language and you're considering attending a 4-year college right after high school, it's super important that you go ahead and start your Spanish on Florida Virtual School so that we can give you Spanish 2 next year. All juniors will take the SAT with us on March 1st. It is free and everybody is already registered. If you would like to prep for this, Khan Academy is a great resource for the SAT. This SAT can be used for 4-year colleges, for SPC, and it can also be used to meet your FSA or your Algebra 1 requirement if you have not done so. For Bright Futures, this whole week I've been in classrooms giving juniors their Bright Futures evaluation. This is just a reminder that you are able to use work hours or volunteer hours now to earn the Bright Futures scholarship. The log forms are on Mr. Gardner's desk and on the Dunedin High School website where you can log your volunteer or work hours, and those are due at the end of senior year. We do have a curriculum guide on the Dunedin High School website. A curriculum guide is used to read about all the course offerings we have. So if there is a class on the sheet that you are not aware of what it is, you can go to the curriculum guide and it will describe the course. First you go to the academic tab on the Dunedin High School website and then click on curriculum guide. If you are in intensive reading this year and we do not have a passing FSA score by the end of the year, we will temporarily put you in intensive reading for senior year until we see a passing score. One other thing I'd like to suggest is that you talk to your parent and/or teachers about your course selections, especially if you're unsure of what level to take. For example, if you need another math class or you want to take another math class and you don't know which one to choose, talking to your math teacher and getting his or her advice would be a really good idea. Next up, you will see some classes that are only 1 semester long, and it'll have a 0.5 next to that class. If you pick one of these courses, it is important that you pick one more half credit class, at least one more, that we can pair with that. For example, if you pick Law Studies, that is a 1 semester course, so you could potentially pair that with Sociology, which is another 1 semester course, to equal 1 period. These are some courses that some of our students take senior year. Most do take English. We can do English 4, AP Literature, or English Composition, which is a class through SPC. Students can take U.S. Government and Economics. Some need a math. Now, if you're done with math, taking another math is optional. However, if you do plan on applying to a 4-year college or going to college at all, I would recommend that you continue with your math so that you can be more prepared for your college level math. Science isn't required senior year unless you have not completed your 3 science credits. The rest of the credits will be likely elective classes or additional academic classes. And here is also my email address again if you need it. Some suggestions for this year. So a lot of students are mostly done with their classes that they need to graduate. So here are some opportunities that students can take advantage of. One is OJT. OJT is when students have a job and they're able to leave campus early. We're not sure how many OJT periods we'll have next year, but students will either be able to leave after 5th period or after 6th period. They can then go home and do their homework and then go to their job. They don't have to work immediately after school. They just have to work a certain number of hours per week in order to stay enrolled in OJT. You must have a 2.0 GPA, and students will have to turn in their time cards bi-weekly, and they do have to keep a job the entire semester in order to stay in OJT. So on the back of the course registration sheet, students would simply check off OJT if they're interested in doing that. Next up is dual enrollment. We have a lot of students here participate in dual enrollment classes through SPC. In order to qualify, you need a 3.0 unweighted GPA. You need qualifying test scores, either from the PERT, the PSAT, SAT, or ACT. If students are interested in doing dual enrollment, we do have the PERT on our campus, February 7th. I will be sharing the QR code here in a second for students to scan in order to sign up. If students don't know if they have the test score criteria, my recommendation is that they sign up for the PERT, and I will look to see if they meet the criteria. And if they meet it already, then they don't have to take the PERT. The calendar comes out for SPC around March, and students need to be fully registered for dual enrollment by the end of the school year. If a student comes to me in July or August says they want dual enrollment, it will be too late. So my recommendation is that they get that squared away before the end of the school year. We do offer some dual enrollment classes here on our campus. The first one is the College Experience. It is a class through SPC that's taught on our campus. It gives students 3 college credits and 1/2 high school credit. It's a class that helps prepare students for their future, and most seniors take it. They'll do resume building, learn how to apply to college, learn study skills, and so forth. The good news is you only need a 2.0 GPA to take this, and you do not need any test scores. So most of our senior class could take this class and is highly recommended. This class would transfer to either a 2-year or a 4-year college. The next class students can take is English Comp 1 and 2. This is a great class for students who want to get their college English out of the way. It is taught at Dunedin High School, and you need to meet the dual enrollment criteria with the English and reading sections of those tests. The great thing is students can walk away with 6 college English credits and 2 high school English credits. As long as students get a C or higher, they get college credit in that class and don't have to take English in college. depending on their major, but most don't have to take it at all if they come in with this credit. So really, students could take 9 credits of college at Dunedin High School, and there could be more that are completed at SPC. This is the QR code to sign up for the PERT. If my picture is in the way of the QR code, email me and I will email you the link. But this is the code to sign up for the February 7th PERT. And we will likely have another PERT probably in April or so if students do not meet the criteria. Some of our students are interested in applying to early admission. This is where students are a full-time SPC student and they're not on our Dunedin campus except for after-school activities. Students do need to meet criteria in English, reading, and math, and have a 3.0 unweighted GPA, and the deadline for that is February 10th. Another option, we have quite a few seniors at PTech. PTech is our local technical college where students can do a bunch of technical programs. Some options, I'm looking for my sheet, are automotive, diesel, cabinet making. They're going to start a new LPN program. Let's see what else. And information technology, electricity. So it's really good for students who are hands-on and who want to learn a trade. And then they can continue at PTech after high school if interested. Students only need a 2.0 and they can apply now. They can see me for an application. Students do need to meet an online requirement to graduate. Most have already have this completed. The good news is that college experience class that we offer not only counts for high school and college credit, but also a virtual credit. So that would be a way to meet all of those criteria with one class. If a student does not want to take that class, then they can take a class on Florida Virtual School anytime between now and the end of the school year. Summertime is a great time to work on that class. If students do need help academically, we still have credit recovery Monday through Thursday and tutoring on Tuesdays and Thursdays to work on their classes. Let's see here. One other thing I wanted to mention, by the end of junior year, if students are interested in attending a 4-year college, I did suggest to the students to go ahead and take another SAT and ACT this school year, just so that they're ideally done with their testing at the end of junior year. That way they can start applications for college immediately during senior year. Again, forms are due on Friday, the 27th. There will be a bin on Mr. Gardner's desk that students can simply turn it in that bin. If students need to make any changes after they've submitted that, they can just come down to me or email me and I will make those changes. I hope you found this presentation helpful and look forward to working with all of you.